Okay, back for part 2, and there will probably be a part 3 because there's no access from inside to the downstairs part. So this is the deck. It is not in good shape, and you have these big pine trees, again, so very close to the house, and you probably would be able to see the ocean from this deck if these trees were gone. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think you get a little peek. So this is the main entrance to the home. You walk in to what they are calling the screened-in porch. So obviously at one time this must have been an outside deck, I'm thinking, and they enclosed it because there is a sliding glass door, circa 1960. I would say, this could be incorporated, although if this was an outside wall at some point, you might not be able to take the whole wall down. Again, that's a Marcos question. But it's a nice size sun porch. Then you come in to the open space in the kitchen. There's no way they use this house as a rental, by the way. Just judging by the condition of it and what's here, I don't think that they've ever rented this property. So you can kind of get a look around, see that they have it set up. There's a dining area. It smells not so great in here, just FYI. And then here's the living area. It's not gigantic. And there's me walking by. It's not gigantic, but it's a decent size. It's a decent size. Kitchen, kind of small. There are original hardwoods in all the rooms except for the kitchen. Not that that matters. This right here is not a pantry. This little door right here is a utility room. So it's got a pretty small water heater in here for the house. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, but you can kind of see that it's definitely not used as a rental. Appliances are very old. The only thing new in this kitchen is they put down some granite on the counter. But they left the 1960s cabinets. So, interesting choice. Outside the kitchen door, you come to the back deck. So this deck actually seems to be one that they actually maybe upkept a little more than the other. And that little door right there leads into a bathroom. We'll get to that. And then this, it's a nice sized deck. You can see they have a table. You could easily sit 6 or 8 people around that table there. So it's a decent sized deck out here. All right, heading back in. This would just need to be completely gutted. Okay, so this is what they are going to refer to as the owner's primary suite. It is small. It is definitely small. I'm not sure there's a lot you could do in here. It's got one little closet. This is maybe queen size. Could be full. You might be able to squeeze a king size in here, but could be tight. The bathroom is, there I am again. The bathroom is tiny. One little sink, and a walk-in shower. So, which is, again, it all needs to be ripped out. So this is small in here. Just side note, I'm probably pretty sure those are asbestos tiles. But again, has to be tested. Don't know for sure, but that's what they look like. There also looked to be a leak in one or two spots at some point. You can kind of see right here above, I don't know if it comes out in the video, but right here above the refrigerator and these cabinets, there definitely was a leak at some point. Might be able to see it better over here. You can see the staining on the tile. So, I mean, I get it. You're going to rip all this stuff out if you were to buy this property. So, all right, now moving over to the other side of the bed. The only good thing is that it is a split floor plan. Here you have the first of the guest rooms. It's nice size. These are two queen size beds. It's a nice size room, you know, with just a regular size closet. There's probably plenty of light you can get in this room with the windows. And then here you have a coat closet. So that's maybe space you could regain for some reason. And then over on the other side, you have a relatively large linen closet. So there's definitely storage. There is attic space. There's a pull-down attic right here. And then this is the third guest room, and it is small. There's a small closet. You have two small beds, two small twin beds. It looks like there was I didn't know if you noticed in the closet there was a ladder, so these are probably bunks, and they probably took them apart to stage the property. I mean, and I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this property is the furthest thing from staged. Like even the listing agent didn't even come through and make beds or anything. I straightened some of the beds out. Anyway, and this is the main bathroom for the house. It's large. At some point, obviously, they've replaced that sink and that toilet. But that's all, 1960s tile. And then this is the door that I showed you outside. So that door goes out, which is good because when you came back from the beach or whatever, you could just go to come right into the bathroom. So here's the tub and shower combo. There's a leak and it's just dripping. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I know these kind of projects don't scare you. I'm not sure that this space is going to offer you enough to do what you want to do. But obviously, it's not my call. So this is the whole thing down here. And I am going to, actually, like I said, have to do a part 3 because I do have a key to get in downstairs, so I'm going to get over there and go do that. But just FYI, you can see here as well. This is in the main room, the primary. There is definitely some kind of leak right here. My guess, you can see. Again, I hope it's showing on the video, but you could see that the wood paneling behind this paint is all buckled. And my guess is that backs right up to the shower in the bathroom. So my guess is that's where they had a leak at some point. It does not feel wet at this point, so that's a good thing. Anyway, okay, that's enough of me rambling on, and I will start part 3 once I get downstairs. Thanks.